Hi Sagittarius, I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Sagittarius, this is a reading for the week of the 28th of August, the big week of the full moon. And to start with, we're going to look at what's the energy you've been in, what's been going on for you. Then we'll look at the week of the 28th and what the challenges might be and what might come in to help you. And if you do enjoy this, Sagittarius, please like and subscribe. Thank you. All right, so the energy you've been in, Ace of Swords, Four of Swords. So there's a sense here of you've been giving yourself a little bit of time out mentally to contemplate. And there's this new idea that's struck. Now it's either or. It's either you've been in this place and the idea's happened, or you've got the idea and now you're going off to think about it. But either way, it's this feeling of a new idea, a new way of thinking has sprung, and you're giving it a lot of consideration in a very non-thinking kind of way, because the Four of Swords is about getting out of our head, of meditating, going and sitting under a tree or walking in nature or something, whatever it is that brings you that calm, non-thinking energy to process what this is, because the Ace of Swords is very powerful. It's a very clear new idea or way of communicating, and it's like it's put you in a place of going, ooh, okay. So Sagittarius, the week of the 28th of August, let's have a look at what shows up for you. And we've got the Chariot, so you could have a Cancerian person around you. The Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. It's interesting because a few of the signs have got multiple aces this week, which is really interesting. There's only 4 aces in the deck, and you've got 2 on the table already. So what else for Sagittarius this week of the 28th of August? With spring starting and the big full moon. Yeah, Page of Wands. And the 7 of Wands. Yeah, okay. So it's like you're moving forward. I think this Ace of Swords here has given you the clarity that you were looking for, and you are moving forward very quickly. It's like there's a very strong inner discipline happening here, and you're like, here I go. Because the Ace of Pentacles says this is an offer, an opportunity of enormous value to you, Sagittarius. And I think you're really weighing it up. The Knight of Pentacles says, let's consider this. Let's contemplate this. Where do I want to be 12 months from now? What am I putting my time and energy into? Is it the crop I want to plant for the future? Because you're investing here. This is time, energy, finances, some aspect of a very practical or financial energy that you're focused on with this opportunity. And it does feel like it's the spark of a new adventure. It's got a very exciting feeling to it. And it could be new work or business opportunity. And it feels like one that really has you on your toes here, Sagittarius. You've got the potential and you've got the skills to deal with this, according to this card. The 7 of Wands says you're up for this, but it's going to put you on your toes a little bit. So it does have this feeling of expansion, growth, business or work is what I can see in these cards. Feels big. All right, so what will help you, Sagittarius? What will help Sagittarius? Queen of Cups, the Fool, 6 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. Yeah, and the Queen of Wands is sitting underneath. Oh, and okay, there's lots. Lots is coming in. I love it. Queen of Cups, again, you could have a Cancerian, because these 2 cards, this is the card of Cancer in the tarot, and the Queen of Cups is often a water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But for me as a reader, typically a Cancerian, but it's a very calm, playing your emotional cards close to your chest as you navigate into this, because the Fool says there's a leap of faith here. There's a whole new beginning happening. And, you know, the Fool says, is there risk? And you've got to weigh this up, Sagittarius, because maybe there is. And that's where you've got free will. You must decide what's right for you. But that's what that Knight of Pentacles is doing, weighing it up. Do I want to do this? The Six of Pentacles suggests, you know, making sure there's equity here. There's an opportunity, especially with these other cards coming in around it here, of something like a wish fulfillment coming in your way. The Six of Pentacles often talks about receiving something. The Nine of Cups can... Oops, yeah, okay. The Nine of Cups can be a wish fulfillment card. The Wheel of Fortune is a very positive, auspicious new energy rolling on in. And the Star card is a card of hopes and dreams. So these four cards combined feel to me as a reader that there's something very powerful shifting and coming in your way, in your favour. And it feels like something you've had in your heart, in your hopes and dreams with this Star card, you know, of a whole new cycle showing up here. And it feels really auspicious is what I can see in these cards. And the Queen of Wands could be you, Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands represents fire signs in the tarot, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. But this is an energy of really backing yourself, having that confidence, that power, that optimism, listening to your intuition, trusting you've got the skills, which it's showing that you do, and operating from your power energy. Wow, Sagittarius. It feels big and it feels very empowered, and it's like you've stepped into your full power. Not that you wouldn't have before anyway, and you know, but it's like, yeah, you're channeling all of it and making this choice point here of whether you want to take this bit of leap of faith and take this opportunity for expansion or growth or new work or whatever that is. But it's like you're in a really good place, according to these cards, to do it. If you want to, you've got to decide. All right, so I'm just going to close your reading out with a message from Spirit. Is that what I think it is? Let me have a look. It is. And for those of you who know me, you know I love a tower. Now, a tower is something sudden and unexpected, and it's got the potential here to be an absolute game changer, which is what I can see with this card. It's something that either somebody says something to you, or you hear something, you get news of something, there's an event, a person, and it's like potentially going to bring your old tower down and you get to build a whole new tower. And I'm just going to, I never leave a tower just by itself. I always want to see what that brings. What's that bringing, please? Okay, so what the tower is bringing is judgment. And judgment, I'm just hold this so you can see it really clearly. This is really, you can see they're really listening to this beautiful divine energy. And it's a very strong, powerful card of a crossroad. There's a choice that comes with this. And judgment says, you know it in your soul. It's one of those cards that it says it's fate and destiny. And it's like when you know something, you know it deep in your soul. Nobody has to tell you. It's like you just know. And when you have that knowing, it's like you can't unknow that. It's like, well, I know this. I know the truth of this. I know how this is feeling. And it will set up this choice. And the Knight of Wands says you may be on the move. Now, it can literally talk about shifting house or home, change of address, but it also talks about going forward with a lot of passion and a lot of enthusiasm out into the world. The Knight of Wands is that energy of someone pulling up in a car fast and going, toot, toot, hurry up, let's get in, let's go, which the Chariot also talks about. It's like whatever's coming in here, Sagittarius, feels like, whoa, big energy burst that just fires you up and does set up a choice point, a big choice, a karmic choice. Okay. Wow, but it feels exciting and it feels really positive. These cards feel beautiful. Something shifts, something changes in a really empowering, positive way, according to these cards. Okay, bye from me. Have a fabulous week, and I'll see you next week.